Research shows marijuana can help the hundreds of thousands of children who suffer from seizures brought on by epilepsy.
But a Local 12 investigation found an oversight in Ohio's new medical marijuana law may prevent those children from getting the medicine when they're at school. Duane Pohlman now with this Local 12 exclusive.
Now Addison only has a few seizures a day. And she's
3 years ago, Addison Benton, who lives with a severe form of epilepsy, was the face of medical marijuana in political ads for the failed Issue 3 campaign.
Are you getting so big?
Today,
She's doing fantastic.
Addison is 7 years old, and her mom says medical marijuana made the difference.
Is that THC?
Yeah.
It's working.
THC or THCA.
Stopping her seizures. But Addison needs it several times a day, every day.
It's absorbed through the bottom of her foot.
So we moved our family from Ohio to Colorado to try medical marijuana.
The Bentons moved back home to Cincinnati after Ohio finally legalized medical marijuana. But delays?
I don't know whether there's criminal activity or not.
Arrests?
Don't put your hand behind your back like you're...
And uncertainty here at home cause continuing concern.
The patients in the middle of this are being forgotten about.
And that anxiety could get worse. After reviewing this, Ohio's new medical marijuana law, I discovered a huge oversight that could soon prevent children from getting their medicine here at school. As a matter of fact, in this new law, there's not even a mention of schools. I called the official legislative researchers in Columbus and confirmed there is no language in the new medical marijuana law in Ohio to allow children to bring medical marijuana to school. The new law's patient rights section does permit a patient to use and possess medical marijuana. But right now, Ohio law specifically prohibits drugs, including marijuana, not only inside schools, but out here within a drug-free zone surrounding the schools. I reached out to Cincinnati Public Schools, the third largest school district in the state. Administrators told me they weren't even aware of the issue and that the school board has not even talked about developing a medical marijuana policy. But there is hope that the laws can catch up with marijuana as a real medicine. Here in Chicago is an amazing example of that.
I'm 12.
She's not yet a teenager, but Ashley Surin, who survived leukemia and suffered from 3 seizures a day for years, has already accomplished more than most adults can dream of. Do you know how big a difference you've made?
Yeah.
When medical marijuana became legal in Illinois, a doctor recommended Ashley start using it. It worked. And what about the seizures?
Gone. They were gone.
But because she needs it throughout the day, she couldn't go to school anymore. The law banned it at schools across the state.
They said, I'm sorry, we can't help you. There's a federal law.
So Ashley's parents sued in federal court and won. They got a restraining order, but a permanent fix was still needed. What happened there?
Maureen happened, and I happened.
So you were squeaky wheel, and then you were squeaky wheel too.
Yep.
And
We're the squeaky wheel.
We're a squeaky family.
Next, this squeaky wheel family drove to Springfield, taking their case to state lawmakers. Did you talk to big lawmakers?
Yeah.
Ashley and her parents not only talked, but convinced the Illinois legislature to pass a new law allowing all qualified students to have access to medical marijuana at all schools across Illinois.
People dropped their Democrat and Republican garb, and they actually worked across the aisle together collectively to make this happen.
When the governor signed that new law, it was named in honor of the one person who made the biggest difference.
What kind of law is it, Ashley?
Ashley's law.
So even if Ohio's program continues to be plagued with arrests and high anxiety, does that worry you?
It really does.
One young girl in Ohio can rest easier knowing that another young girl in Illinois fought for change and won. Are you proud of what you've done?
Yeah.
I'm Duane Pohlman, Local 12 News.
Ohio's medical marijuana was supposed to be ready 2 months ago, but the state pushed that back until the new crop is ready, which should be by the end of the year.